Test, 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 test. It's time for Lion Athletics on your new home for Baxter Springs High School sports, Baxter Springs Sports Live. Baxter Springs Sports Live is presented by WDM. Learn more at WDMinc.net. Also by It's time for Baxter Springs High School Athletics on your new home for the Lions, Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome out to Welch, Oklahoma for the Kenneth Suter Invitational Tournament, where tonight your Baxter Springs Lady Lions are going to take on the Fairland Lady Owls in a match for the third place medal here in the Kenneth Suter Invitational Tournament. It's going to be a tough battle for the Lady Lions. This Fairland team made it to their part of the bracket, taking down the likes of Oaks and then losing to Quapaw in the second round. And now they're here in the third place round, getting ready to take on your Lions. Lions had a tough road themselves, faced Watts in that first match, were able to defeat them. However, in the second round, they would come up short against the Wyandotte Bears. We had that coverage here last night. Kind of a hectic night last night. We came down here, and that's why we started this one so early. We got down here, got plugged in and everything, because you just never quite know when the refs are going to start these games. They've been starting them 4, 5, 6 minutes early. And, you know, we talked about it yesterday. All four of them pushing the tournament along, all four of that. Just when you're expecting a game to start at 4, it's kind of hard to get set up and ready for them to start at 4. But alas, anyways, we are here getting ready for the Baxter Springs Lions to take on the Fairland Owls. And it's going to be a good matchup for you guys here on Baxter Springs Sports Live. We're going to take our first break here of the pregame show. When we come back, we're going to take a look at some keys to the game, how the Lions can take home this third place victory here in this tournament, and how they can keep some momentum going for the rest of the season, and how the rest of the season is going to look for these Baxter Springs Lions. All that and more here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66. 1 in 5 U.S. adults and 1 in 6 youth experience a mental illness each year. Losing sleep? Feeling tired for no reason? Feeling anxious or sad? You are not alone. Thankfully, we have Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. Spring River offers a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services to anyone who walks through the door, regardless of their diagnosis and insurance status, even offering same-day services. If you or someone you know is in need of mental health services, please contact Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more, go to springrivermh.org. At Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, they are focused on helping the mind and body. That's why they offer a full-service wellness center at the Riverton campus, equipped with a full basketball court and walking track, a variety of cardio equipment, functional fitness equipment, strength machines, and free weights. Members may access group fitness classes such as yoga, cardio, strength and tone, and more. Annual memberships and day passes are available, focusing on the mental and physical health of area families. That's Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more and for pricing, go to springriverwellness.org.
Welcome back out here to Welch, Oklahoma, where your Baxter Springs Lions are warming up, getting ready to take on the Fairland Owls. Owls, a pretty good team heading into this matchup. Like I said just before that first break, taking on the likes of Quapaw, who had a very good game against the Lions early on in this season and would advance to the first place round of this matchup. They're going to take on the Wyandotte Bears after this game. You guys, unfortunately, not going to be able to see that here. We are not going to keep a continuous stream going. Instead, we are going to take a little break. We got pretty lucky, actually. The original boys championship game was set for 8:30, and now it's at 7 p.m. So we got a little bit lucky there. We're going to have a quick turnaround than it would be. They're not back-to-back games. We still got a little bit of break in between. But we're going to get to sit here and witness the Wyandotte Bears take on the Quapaw Wildcats for the championship of the Kenneth Studer Invitational Girls bracket in this tournament. And we'll get to see that one. And then, for some unknown reason, I got a text this morning. It was almost like a revelation from God, if you will. A mission, so they say. Arthur Commons, lucky to have him texting me earlier in the morning saying, hey, did you know that the third place boys game got canceled? Your game's moved up to 7 o'clock. I have no idea why it got canceled. I guess the Wyandotte Bears didn't want to make the travel over to face off against the Quapaw Wildcats. However, we're still going to be here at 7 p.m. We're going to be on a different broadcast, so you'll have to switch from this stream to the next and go on and see us at 7 p.m. where your Lions will take on the Owls, but in the men's version of that case for the championship of the tournament. But for right now, I'd like to let you know, of course, as always, we do appreciate our sponsors here. And I'd like to let you know that our presenting sponsor is WDM Williams Diversified Materials. WDM is proud to support Baxter Springs Athletics and USD 508. Stop in and see WDM at 2903 Military or call 620-679-9810. Be sure to ask about the storage shed and U-Haul rental. We'd be nothing without these guys. I said it many times during football, and I'll say it again here during basketball. Whenever the pitch came in to have Baxter Springs be one of the main channels for Varsity Sports Live, WDM jumped on it and said, yes, we'd love to help you present and get Baxter Springs out there. And I can't appreciate you guys more for that. But as we enter our pregame show, I'd like to let you know that the pregame show is brought to you by Route 66 Hardware, your trusted hardware store located in Baxter Springs, serving the community with top quality tools, equipment, and supplies. Everything you need for the home, lawn, garden, and more is at Route 66 Hardware, 109 East 12th Street in Baxter Springs, or call 620-856-3300. Stop in and ask about the big changes coming soon. Well, we got a big game coming up. Lions have a chance to get a third-place medal, a bronze medal, a medal nonetheless, here in this Kenneth Studer Invitational, taking down the Watts Engineers in the first round. Their first win of the season for the Lady Lions. We'll see if they can get their second here. Unfortunate loss yesterday against the Wyandotte Bears. It was just an overall tough game. The Bears, a very good team. But Sarah, as we enter just under 4 minutes remaining until this game starts, what do you think the Lady Lions got to do in order to take home the victory against the Fairland Owls?
Well, the Lady Lions need to make less mistakes with the basketball, like turnovers, fouling, and they need to be more aggressive. As On both sides of the ball, really.
That's right. It's going to take a lot, but one of the key things that you got to do is not be afraid to shoot the ball. We mentioned it so many times, especially with how these teams have been playing lately. It seems like in that first half of that last game, they were just scared to throw up shots. Second half got a little bit better where they were willing to throw up shots, just did not quite go our way and fall in the basket.
They also need to not be scared to dribble the ball and pick up the ball at every moment. They need to be able to have control.
That's right. Got to have control of the ball at all times. We're going to take our second break here at the pregame show, maybe our final one. I'm going to go down, talk to some people, get some starting lineups, and we'll hopefully have that for you. We were unable to get that for you last time. But when you come back, we'll have starting lineups and the third place game here in the Kenneth Suter Invitational Tournament, all on Baxter Springs Sports.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Wolker Drug, your hometown pharmacy in Baxter Springs. Locally owned and rooted in our community, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. You can even print your photos at Wolker Drug. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Wolker's Smart Cars. For seniors, Wolker offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Wolker Drug, where your health and community come together in Baxter Springs. Check us out online at wolkerdrug.com.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed.
For the stock market.
Today, there are real threats to press freedom
reaching residential areas.
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right. The first time, Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have two convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back out here to Welch, Oklahoma, and the Route 66 Hardware pregame show. The Welch announcer giving his own starting lineups for both teams. Sarah, go ahead and give us the starting lineups for the Fairland Owls.
For the Lady Owls, we have number 2, Olivia Bartley. Number 3, Avery Anderson. Number 4, Aubrey Kinsey. Number 11, Grayson Higgs. And number 22, Jaylee Campbell.
Those are your starting players for the Owls in this matchup. For your Lions, you've got, as usual, Micah Adams, Kirsten Burgraff, Maya Vestal, Chloe Turley, and Bella Weaver. They're going to head out that starting five, but we'll see some rotation going through here and around. Well, we're just about ready to get going. Number 3, Avery Anderson. Seems like there might be some confusion with the starting lineups on the Owl side. So that means we might have it wrong too. Seems the one that we have for sure is Avery Anderson.
Would be a sophomore wearing jersey number 5 would be Miss Laney Crawford.
There we go. It'll be Lainey Crawford starting instead of, I imagine, Olivia Bartley. Well, some awkwardness there on the starting lineups, but they got through anyways. Lions going to come out in some sleek black jerseys for this matchup. You know, I guess I never saw who's going to be the home team in this game. I imagine it'll be the Owls, which means I'm going to have to rearrange my scoreboard. Womp womp.
It is what it is.
That is exactly true. As we get ready for the tip-off, once again, I'd just like to thank WDM Williams Diversified Materials for presenting this show to you guys, and also Route 66 Hardware for bringing this pregame show to you. That's the end of the pregame show. We're just about ready to go here in Welch, Oklahoma. Got the third place game set and ready. It's going to be Maya Vestal against Grayson Riggs for the tip-off, and they're going to go straight down. Riggs going to come up with a rebound. They're straight up, missing back and forth. He's going to get another rebound and go up and get fouled on the shot. That could be a problem for the Lions all night. Riggs, tall comparatively to the rest of the players on the court. No other way to put it. And now we get to see who's going to have first points. And alas.
You were right.
Well, I was going to say I was wrong, but hey, I'll take right. I think also in the boys' game, they're going to be the away team as well. Passed outside. The 3 ball is good from Aubrey Kinsey. Adams gets the inbound. She's going to slow down and hopefully work out some offense. Going to pick her up across the half-court line is Jaylee Campbell. Weaver has it. Pass off to Adams on the wing. Down to Turley. Cross court to Weaver. Weaver has it on the logo. Spin move. Guarded closely. Going to be poked away. And Turley going to have to pass off to Weaver. Weaver guarded closely by Kinsey. Pass right through the breadbasket of Vestal. Out of bounds. Owl basketball. You know, we were talking about that before the game. It'd be so cool to have an owl as your mascot.
You were the only one talking about that.
That's true. I just think it'd be really cool. You know, I'm a bit of a Harry Potter nerd myself.
Okay, Ravenclaw.
Anyways.
Back to our regular scheduled program.
This is not a podcast. Owls working down low, and they're going to call 3 seconds in the lane. I believe they called that on Riggs. And it'll be Lion basketball. A good break for the Lions. 4-0 Owls lead so far in this one. Adams, slowly up the court, going to be picked up by Campbell. Pass off to Weaver. That one's poked out by Kinsey. Kinsey almost loses it. She's going to slow down and not push the floor. Pass down low to Campbell. Campbell going to make some move on Adams. Goes up with it. Gets blocked. 3 ball. Kinsey, no good. Air ball. And Burgraff going to come down with the rebound. Turley, bring it up the floor for the Lions. Pass down to Adams. Adams throws up a quick jumper off the backboard. Good. It's a very quick start comparatively to what we saw against the Wyandotte Bears. Not afraid to throw up shots early in this one.
It's always a good way to start a basketball game.
True. Crawford with it on the wing. Passes it off the foot of Campbell. Instead, it's going to be a 3 ball. No good from Anderson. Rebounded by Kinsey and then rebounded by Riggs. And she'll have it. Owls have a definite size advantage in this game. As it looks like Emma Walker going to check in for the Lions. Weaver outside to Turley. Turley 3 ball. No good. Bank's not open today. And Campbell going to push the floor. Kinsey in the corner. Her 3 ball is good. 9-2 Owls lead. Adams picked up by Campbell at the logo. Pass off to Turley. Turley has it on the wing. Down low to Vestal. Vestal, wide open jumper, a little too strong. Rebounded by Riggs. Riggs launches it down floor. Step back for Kinsey. No good. Adams comes down with the rebound, but she's trapped underneath, and it's going to roll out to Riggs. And it's going to be a foul called on Adams. All of a sudden, Riggs to the free throw line. First free throw from Riggs, no good. Cassida and Walker are going to enter the game for Vestal and Weaver. Second free throw, good. 10-2. Adams has it on the wing, guarded by Campbell. They're going to call a blocking foul on Campbell. And Lions going to re-inbound the ball. They're going to call a timeout. It'll be a timeout charge on the Owls. We're going to take one as well. You're watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the storage shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the storage shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the storage shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Welcome back out here. Turley going to inbound the ball. Adams going to bring it across court. Turley has it on the logo. Guarded by Crawford. The unexpected starter of the game. Adams fakes the three, passes back to Turley. Turley gets swatted by Riggs. Rebounded by Burgraff. Burgraff passes out to Adams. Adams has it on the wing, picked up by Campbell. Spin move down low. Adams throws up a shot. No good. Bringing it down the floor quickly is Avery Anderson. She's going to have two. Adams. Off to Cassida. Back to Turley at top of the key. Adams has it on the wing. She's going to launch it over to Burgraff. Burgraff to Turley. Turley's three. No good. Riggs going to have the rebound. She's going to push the floor for the Owls. Pass out to Campbell. Campbell moves inside. Goes for a jumper. No good. Rebounded down low by Anderson. And they're going to have another two. 14-2 they lead here in the first. Adams gets the play call from coach. Cassida has it on the logo. Turley working on Crawford. Passes off to Adams. Going to be stolen away by Riggs. Working down the floor now. Kinsey. Kinsey going to stop and pass it low to Anderson. Blocked by Burgraff. A good block over top by Burgraff as Weaver and Vestal going to re-enter the game for Walker and Cassida. Three minutes remaining in this one. Going to pass over the top to Riggs. Riggs shot no good. And Weaver's going to have it running the floor. She's going to pass down to Vestal. Vestal layup. No good. Campbell gets the rebound. She's going to push the floor. Crawford working down low to Bartley. First two of the game for Bartley. Off the assist from Crawford. Adams works inside, gets blocked by Campbell. Avery Anderson pass down low to Riggs. Riggs layup no good. Off the backboard pass to Campbell. And it's going to be a timeout for the Lions. We're going to take one with them. You're watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
Welcome back. I clicked the wrong button on the audio thing. If you got a little beat there, that's DJ Daryl McLeod here working on the mix for you guys, as that's one down low, going to be blocked by Riggs. Burgraff with the shot. Crawford pushing the floor. She's going quick. Tries to pass down low to Riggs. Gets tipped away and recovered. Outside three from Crawford. No good. Off the mark. Rebounded by Burgraff. Adams takes it. Weaver. Crossover move. Going to throw up a shot. No good. Riggs with the rebound. Keeps it in bounds. Stolen away by Adams. Adams crossing inside. Throws up a layup. No good. Off the backboard to herself. And Crawford going to steal that one away from Burgraff. Free throw line. Campbell, work down low. That's good. Weaver, free throw line. Down to Vestal. Adams has it on the wing. Working on Campbell. Step back jumper. No good. Crawford bringing up the floor. Lions going to run a 2-1-2 zone. That three from Bartley, no good. Riggs gets the pass. Off to Bartley once again. Bartley lowers the shoulder and throws it out of bounds. A little bit of confusion from the ref. We got 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 20-2 Lions trail. Turley working on Crawford. Going to get picked by Bartley. Weaver picks up a dribble. Adams. Pass to Weaver. No. Weaver recovers it. 10. Weaver. Turley. 3, 2, 1. And they don't get a shot off before the end of the first. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have second quarter action here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Welcome back out here to Welch, Oklahoma in the Kenneth Suter Invitational Tournament, where your Lions currently trail 20-2 against the Fairland Owls. Here in the second quarter about to get underway. Also like to remind you that coming up after this game, we'll have a short intermission, a little break, if you will. Any other synonym for intermission. And
A little pause.
a little pause. There we go. And we'll wait until about 7 p.m. Then we'll come back live here on this channel, just on a different stream. So you're going to have to switch the stream. We'll end this one for you guys. Then you'll have to come over and watch us as we present the boys game to you guys. It's going to start at 7 p.m. That'll be the championship round, first place. Tough screen set by Walker. She's going to come down with the rebound. Shot's going to get blocked, however, by Campbell. Walker goes for a tackle instead of a jump. Pass down low to Bartley. That one no good. And they're going to call over the back, I believe. Yes, they're going to call over the back. It'll be Lion basketball. Yeah, like I was saying, we'll have that championship game here on Baxter Springs Sports Live. You guys can tune in. It is going to be for first place, and your Lions will take on the Fairland Owls as well. This tournament's been kind of interesting how it's played out. You got both sides playing both teams, same teams throughout the entire matchups.
Just different places.
Exactly. Kind of ironic, if you will. Weaver, top of the key, pass off to Adams on the wing. Adams works back towards the logo, pass off to Weaver. Weaver stutter steps a little bit. Seven minutes, 7 seconds remaining. We got a player on the team that I'm currently unaware of who they are. As on my roster, there is no number 10 to be spoken of. So from here on out, she's going to be Arika Pogue.
Just context clues.
Yep. I'm just guessing. I think I heard Arika Pogue. I think I heard that name be called by someone. Either way. Burgraff dribbling around. Get the screen from Walker. Passes back. Bartley goes for a steal. And then it's going to be stolen by Riggs. Riggs bringing it down the floor. She's going to bounce pass over to Kinsey. Kinsey's layup is good. 22-2 is the score. With 6.5 here in the first half. Kinsey going to pick up Adams as she brings it across court. Passes off to Burgraff. Burgraff working around towards the center. Pass to Vestal. Adams on the wing. Weaver. Gets that one tipped away from her. And they're going to call a double dribble. It was either double dribble or travel. I know he called double dribble, but looked like a little stutter step, if you will. Poe going to bring it cross court on the logo. Cassidy going to pick her up. Vestal, defense in the corner. And that layup from Riggs is good. That's an interesting pink on the color of shoes there for Riggs.
It's like a baby pink.
Kind of, yeah. Reminds me of like Princess Peach. Or like baby Princess Peach. Good play set up there from the Lions. But that layup going to be no good. Owl basketball. Owl. Kind of a hard word to say. Owl. Pogue bringing it across court. Going to be picked up by Cassida. Bartley has it in the corner. Down low to Campbell. Campbell goes to work on Walker, and she's going to have 2.
Doesn't Bailey Campbell have like shoes that color too? Or are they brighter?
I think they're brighter. Never really looked. Actually, I'm looking right now. Yeah, they're a little bit brighter. They're kind of the inverse, if you will. That 3 from Anderson, no good. Rebounded by Campbell. The other Campbell. Not our Campbell. Casta going to have that rebound, and she's going to pass off to Adams. Yeah, I'm looking at her shoes right now. It looks like the top might be that same color, but it's definitely a more neon pink down towards the sole. That is our edition of Sneakerhead here on Baxter Springs Sports Live. Casta off to Adams. Adams has it at the top of the key.
Segways are hard, aren't they?
Yeah, riding one's harder, though. And Adams going to have a chance at the and 1. Anytime I think of a Segway, I know that's not the same type of Segway, but I always think of Paul Blart, Ball Cop. Yeah.
Will they call timeout?
Going to be a full timeout. I guess we'll take one with them. You're watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Wolker Drug, your hometown pharmacy in Baxter Springs. Locally owned and rooted in our community, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. You can even print your photos at Wolker Drug. Take advantage of their convenient drive-through or local delivery with Wolker's Smart Cars. For seniors, Wolker offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Wolker Drug, where your health and community come together in Baxter Springs. Check us out online at wolkerdrug.com.
Welcome. Whoa, sorry. Talked a little loud there. Welcome back out here to Welch, Oklahoma. Words.
Words are hard.
Words,
it's okay.
words. Split them up into thirds. Adams sent to the free throw line. She has a chance for the N1. That free throw is no good, but she's going to get her own rebound. However, it's going to be forced away by Crawford and a jump ball. It'll be white basketball. It's actually an orange basketball, but the white team's going to have the ball. Crawford going to bring it cross court. At the logo. She's going to be picked up by Cassida. They're running a 2-3 zone. 3 from Kinsey. On the money. Adams. At the logo. Pass to Burgraff. Stolen by Bartley. Bartley working down floor. She finds a lane, tries to go, and they're going to call a reach-in foul. It'll be on the floor. They're set to inbound. They're going to call that reach-in on Bella Cassida, and it'll be Owl basketball. Pass over the top to Bartley. Bartley to Pogue. Pogue in the corner to Kinsey. With the hot hand, stretches the lead to 28.
That's some quick math right there.
Hey.
How long have you been brewing on that one?
You know, I took calculus in high school.
Miss Jackson's calculus isn't anything to brag about. I'm just kidding. Miss Jackson, if you're watching, your class was my favorite.
It'd be kind of interesting when she was watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
But just in case.
Right. You can never be too sure. Turley set to check in back into the game. Crawford takes it cross court. Pass down middle to Anderson. Anderson out to Kinsey in the corner. That 3-ball no good. I think I jinxed her. Bartley gets the rebound. Bartley is an absolute hustle player for the Owls right now.
I don't think anyone's complaining about you jinxing her.
Not if they're watching for Baxter Springs. That We might have some Fairland watchers out there. You never know. Adams with some nifty footwork down low. She's going to get a foul drawn on her. And it's going to be 2 shots. First free throw, no good. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Coming up after the second quarter at halftime, we have the Leah Smith Farmers Insurance War State Agency halftime show, where we'll take a look back at the first half, as well as some stats and keys to the game, as well as what they can do to better improve their chances in the second half. We'll also take a look at the season and how it's going to pan out for the Lions coming up. Long season ahead of them. Got 2 games next week, as that second free throw is good from Adams. 2 games next week, as far as I'm aware. No game on Friday night, but just the ones at the start of the week, and that'll be the end of 2023 for the Lions as we know it. That pass cross court to Anderson, shot no good. Going to force a jump ball down low, and it'll be Lion basketball.
I believe, Daryl, they play Girard on Monday and Galena on Tuesday.
I would reckon to say you are correct. Weaver has it. Crosses over, spin move on Pogue. Pogue playing some tight defense. Weaver with the shot, no good. The other Weaver going to go off her hand, and it'll be Owl basketball. Well, here we can take, going back to our sneakerhead segment, we can take another look at those shoes of Riggs. Yeah, they're definitely different than Bailey Campbell's, but alas, got some brightly colored shoes out there. We got the neon green of Bella Weaver. That nice pink of Riggs, as the 3 from Kinsey is goodly off the money, and it's going to be blocked from behind.
Good save, good save.
Goodly off the money, yes, that's a common phrase in basketball. Weaver shot, no good. Bestall gets the rebound, a good hustle play from her. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Kinsey. So, like I was saying, they have the tournament this week, and then next week, they'll have Girard Trojans on Monday, the 18th. Like we said last night, we will not be the ones speaking on that one, as Adams wolfs from behind, and she's going to have another steal. Adams with a good hustle play, passes down to Turley. Turley falls down, and it's going to be a jump ball between Weaver and Anderson, and it'll be Owl basketball. They'll take on the Trojans on Monday. We will not be on the call for that one. It'll be Josh Lettner and Jess Murphy, the boys over on Girard Sports Live. And it'll be simulcast here on Baxter Springs Sports Live, so you guys will get a chance to watch that. You just won't get to hear our sultry, beautiful voices, as we call that one. Josh and Jess always do a good job over there, though, so you'll get to hear those guys and experience them for the first time. And then they have Galena on Tuesday. Was originally just going to be on Galena Sports Live, but the Galena boys couldn't do it. Cooper's a good dude, but got a little busy, as you do. As Riggs bringing it cross court, pass down to Crawford, and that layup is good. Cooper got a little bit busy over there for the Galena team. So it'll be us traveling over to the Galena game. We're going to broadcast that one for you guys, bring it here live on Baxter Springs Sports Live. And then we'll have a break. We'll get off until about January 4th or so when Colgan, when we go over to Colgan, get to go to Chapel Hill and watch the Lions take on the Panthers. Battle of the Cats. Is Bartley going to be called for a reach-in foul? And then the rest of the season will move on as that. But for right now, 2023 nearing its end. It's been such a good year. You know what I mean? You just got to love 2023.
Graduated high school, moved out, moved back in.
Alas. Shot up from Adams. Good. 25 seconds remaining in the first half. Crawford at the logo. Throws down low to Riggs. Riggs going to get fouled. First free throw from Riggs is good. That'll stretch the lead to 30. Second free throw good. 17 seconds remaining until the halftime show. That's the Leah Smith Farmers Insurance 4-State Agency halftime show. Presented by WDM Williams Diversified Materials. Once again, thank you so much to all those folks that help us come out here and make this broadcast happen. Weaver working around. 3 from Walker. Bang! To end half. The 3 ball from Walker. And that's a good way to end the half for the Lions. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the Leah Smith halftime show on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-State Agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be. There is no typical firefighter.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Welcome back out here to Welch, Oklahoma. A rough sight here so far in this game. The Fairland Owls leading 38-10 over your Baxter Springs Lions. We'll get that scoreboard fixed for you guys. We got people moving in and out, getting ready for the ladies' championship game in this tournament, which brings a good time, I guess, to show you guys the bracket and how it lines up right now. I've got nothing filled in, but you're just going to have to imagine things with me, okay? Have a little imagination. So Baxter Springs beat Watts in the first round, so they moved on to the right side of the bracket. Wyandotte would beat Blue Jackets. Sorry, it's the Blue Jacket Chieftains, not the Chieftain Blue Jackets. I just realized that the Blue Jacket Chieftains. It's interesting enough, but they would beat them, so they'd also move to the right side. They would take down Baxter Springs in that game yesterday at 7 p.m. that we had here on Baxter Springs Sports Live, and they would move us down to the third place bracket, which is all the way down in the bottom right hand corner. As you can see, we're playing that now against the Fairland team, who would go against Quapaw Thursday night at 7 p.m. And so now they're down here playing. Fairland would get the home team in this game. And it's basically drawn up like that. So now Quapaw moves on to the championship round. They're going to play Wyandotte immediately following this one. Sarah and I got to get to sit here and watch that as it goes, as it blows, as it rolls on through the game. And then we'll have the boys game set live for you guys on a different stream. We're going to come live at about 6:45-ish p.m., depending on when everything gets going and if we feel that the games are moving faster or not. We'll start earlier, but we'll get that one set here live for you guys. And you'll get to see your Lions take on the Fairland Owls, but the men's version for the championship of the Kenneth Suter Invitational Tournament. So that's pretty much how the bracket boils down for you guys. So I'd also like to let you know, as we enter the Leah Smith Farmers Insurance 4-State Agency Halftime Show, that the halftime show is brought to you by Leah Smith Farmers Insurance 4-State Agency, serving Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Leah and her team have the products, services, and experience you're looking for. Give them a call today and see why they are more than just insurance. Well, we'll get to see what happens here in the second half. Rough start for the Lions so far. That's about all you can say about it. They've been shooting a little bit more. Adams had a good majority of the points in the first half. Seemed like she was one of the few that wasn't too afraid to throw up shots, and boy, was she. Getting fouls drawn, going to the line, able to shoot up a couple of different shots, and able to shrink the lead down to 28 at the end of half was Walker with her 3-ball to end the half. That's going to be a bright point to move off of. If you can't ever take away a positive from a game, then you're not trying, because you can always take away positives, no matter how dramatic of a loss it could be. You could always look back and say, hey, we did something well. And even if it is just one shot in the game, that's still something you did well. But alas, both teams out warming up now. We got about 3 minutes left. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we're going to have keys to the game, and then we'll have some second half action here in the third place game of the Kenneth Suter Invitational Tournament on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Wolker Drug, your hometown pharmacy in Baxter Springs. Locally owned and rooted in our community, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. You can even print your photos at Wolker Drug. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Wolker's Smart Cars. For seniors, Wolker offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Wolker Drug, where your health and community come together in Baxter Springs. Check us out online at wolkerdrug.com.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back out here to the second half. I'm going to fix the scoreboard real quick. Sorry, guys. Second half action getting started here. I know it's a little scuffed, but 38-10 is the score as the Lions take on the Owls here in the third place match of the Kenneth Suter Invitational Tournament. Adams, Turley on the wing, works back up towards the middle. Pass off to Adams. Adams has it on the wing against Pogue. Pogue throws up a shot, no good. Excuse me, that's the real Pogue that just entered the game. Number 13, Erica Pogue, brought it down the floor. Going to pass off to number 12, Remington Wyrick. So many Wyricks in this tournament.
So we still don't know who number 10 is?
Not a clue. I'm going to take a guess and say McKenna Hicks now. That's my new guess. If it's not, it's not. Hicks has it. Passes off to Pogue. Pogue shot no good. Burgraff comes down with the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. They're actually going to call a foul. Foul's called on number 24, Mia Ross. Adams has it. Pass off to Weaver. Weaver has it. Turley can't handle it. It's going to go out of bounds. Hicks has it on the inbound. Also, we apologize for the shaky cameras, for the score bugs, for whatever is happening. That one's stolen away by Vestal. Passing it deep to Weaver. Something that doesn't happen too often is the Lions pushing the floor as Burgraff going to force a foul. But yes, we are in our deepest apologies for any shaky cameras or any scoreboards moving around or anything like that. We do apologize. We got tons of kids running around here, causing a ruckus, if you will, but just really creates a shaky camera, and that's okay. Kids are meant to run around. They don't know. First free throw for Burgraff, no good. Second free throw, no good. Weaver going to tip that one out of bounds and go last off of White, and it'll be Lion basketball. We're going to call a foul on the real Erica Pogue. Will the real Erica Pogue please stand up? Will the real number 10 please stand up? Whoever you are. Whatever your name is.
Maybe she is Slim Shady.
Maybe. We might just call her Phantom from here on out.
You can call her Jane Doe.
There you go. Amelia Earhart back in the flesh. As it's going to be a jump ball. And the Owl's going to get possession. Thanks. Back to Wyrick. Wyrick has it on the wing, working on Weaver. Slip and fall on Weaver, and they're going to call it foul. Passed over middle, going to be blocked down by Burgraff. Truly guarding Hicks. 3-ball, no good, but they're going to call a foul, and that's going to send Briley Moore to the free throw line. 2 shots. They're going to say the Turley fouled. First 3 throw from Moore, no good. Spooner is free, guys. 3 throw. I did that 112% on purpose. As Adams fixes the tie of the shoelace. Second free throw from Moore, no good. They're going to say Moore crossed the free throw line before the ball hit the rim. 'Tis a rule in basketball to stop Wilt Chamberlain back in the day from just jumping over the free throw line and hitting layups as free throws. True fact. My source is me.
My source is Wikipedia.
Yeah. Trust me, bro. Adams fighting for the rebound. And they're going to call the foul on the mystery player, McKenna Hicks. I'm just going with McKenna Hicks. If a 0-0 enters the game, know that number 10 is not McKenna Hicks. So I apologize for that. Weaver making a move. Works down low, and the floater from Weaver.
We'll just give her a new name.
Call her Sally. Bringing up the floor. Remington Wyrick. Sally pushes down to the baseline. Going to get it stolen away from her, and here comes Turley. Turley going to slow it down. Really down low to Adams. They're going to run play we used to call as KU way back when in middle school. And the Owl's going to call a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with them. You're watching Baxter Springs Sports Live. Welcome back to the Kenneth Suter Invitational Tournament here in Welch, Oklahoma, where your Lions are taking on the Fairland Owls. In both matchups, for that much, they'll both be taking on the Owls as the 3-ball from Pogue, no good. And a fight for the ball. Pogue can end up with it. That shot no good as well. They're going to let that one roll out of bounds, and we'll see whose basketball it is. It's going to be Lion basketball. Adams gets it down low, bounces it off the foot of Sally. Bringing it up the floor is Wyrick. Wyrick passes out to nobody. And it's going to be a backcourt violation. Looks like the starter is going to re-enter for the Owls. Coach Lampton of the Owls not happy with how the substitutions are playing. So he's going to bring back in the other players, as you do. Turley out the logo, passes off to Adams. Adams to Weaver. Weaver to Turley. To Burgraff on the free throw line. That jumper up and no good. Crawford going to come up with the basketball. She's pushing the floor. Has it on the logo. Brings it down, top of the key, now the wing. Tries to pass down low, but Burgraff steals it. Heads up play by Turley to let that one go until she crossed half court. Shot from Adams, no good. Crawford passes to Kinsey. Spin move by Kinsey, and the shot is good. That was a nifty little cheer by the cheerleaders. Kind of a nifty little beat. Lions going to call a timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching Baxter Springs Sports Live.
One in 5 U.S. adults and 1 in 6 youth experience a mental illness each year. Losing sleep? Feeling tired for no reason? Feeling anxious or sad? You are not alone. Thankfully, we have Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. Spring River offers a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services to anyone who walks through the door, regardless of their diagnosis and insurance status, even offering same-day services. If you or someone you know is in need of mental health services, please contact Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more, go to springrivermh.org.
Welcome back out here to Welch, Oklahoma. Lions set to inbound the ball. 40-14 is the score with 3 minutes remaining in the third. Here in this third place matchup. Lions come into the game 1-3. Walker sets screen for Adams. Burgraff brings it around the side. Turley following Burgraff around. Turley brings it down, gets blocked by Riggs. They're going to call a foul on Riggs. And Turley going to have 2. Not sure what the final foul was called. First free throw, no good. Rebound by Crawford off the missed free throw. She's going to pass it down low to Campbell. Campbell goes up and has the and one. Foul was called on Adams as the free throw is good. Everyone seems to think that it was 2 shots. However, it was an and one. Stretches the lead to 39 for the Owls. Adams working around the screen from Walker, and it's going to be picked away by Crawford, and a foul is going to be called on Crawford. First free throw from Adams, no good. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Kinsey. Kinsey going to bring it up the floor. Slowly but surely passes up to Crawford. Crawford dribbles inside. Looks to pass up top to Anderson. No good. One thing that I think would help the Lions is pushing the floor a little bit more.
I agree. They need to be more aggressive.
Yeah, it seems like they kind of slow down whenever they get that ball back. And here comes Crawford down the floor. She's just going to run straight into Adams. They're going to call a block. Yeah, like I was saying, I could help him out a little bit more to stretch the floor a little bit instead of just immediately slowing down and trying to set up offense. Maybe just flying down the floor.
It also allows the defense to get set up when they're slow like that.
That is true. Kinsey with the 3-ball. That's good. Kinsey lights out shooting from the outside. Turley working around on the wing. Crawford playing defense. It's going to go off Turley's leg. Crawford gets the inbound. Crosses half. Picked up by Weaver. Kinsey fakes 3. Top of the key, down to Riggs in the block. Going to be blocked by Vestal. Recovered by Anderson out to Kinsey. Nothing but net. However, not the good kind. Ends up just short. Weaver pushing the floor. Going to be stolen away by Kinsey and stolen back away by Weaver. Weaver goes for an over-the-head pass. Riggs going to come up with it. And she's going to go straight up with it. And going to have the and one. (48-14) is the score with 35 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Riggs comes down with her own shot. Walker going to get the rebound. Weaver passes up to Burgraff. Burgraff to Adams. And see, that's what we were talking about, is pushing the floor a little bit. No one's set up, ready to go. Didn't make the shot, but still had an attempt down low.
And has a chance to make 2.
Exactly. Now gets fouled, sent to the free throw line. But alas, Adams, chance for 2. First one, no good. Never scoot over to the left a little bit. Seems like everything's going just off the right for free throws. And there we go.
And she listened to you.
How about that? Second free throw, good. Sometimes I think I could be legendary coach Phil Jackson, and then sometimes I think I'm not legendary coach.
Through chairs.
Oh, the Indiana coach, Indiana State or whatever. Speaking of Indiana, Jayhawks take down the Hoosiers tonight in Indiana's home.
That was such a bad game for them.
Indeed. End of the third quarter, 48-15 is the score. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have fourth quarter action here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Our whole vision vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different. I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
Welcome back. Getting ready to go here in the fourth quarter. 48-15 is the score. Chances to come back, very slim, but hey, they're never none. Never zero. You always get a chance to do something. Just as nothing is guaranteed, this world does a beautiful thing of making nothing zero either. 8 minutes to go in this one. Trailing by 33. Adams gets the inbound. She's going to take it down to the logo, working out to the wing. She's going to dribble inside on Hendricks. That's Sally Hendricks. 3 ball from Adams. No good. Rebounded by Weaver. Weaver going to throw up a shot for herself. No good. Rebounded by Jimmy Sally Hendricks. She takes it cross court on the logo. Pass off to Pogue. Pogue working inside. Outside to Bartley. No good. Rebounded by Burgraff. Stolen away by Hendricks. Pogue has it. 3 ball. No good. Rebounded once again by Burgraff. Hold on to it this time. Pass out to Vestal, who passed to Adams. Bartley tries for a steal. Turley throws up a shot. No good. Hendricks going to get called out of bounds and trying to pick up that one. Excuse me. I think... Oh, never mind. I lied. We got the wrong person out there. I heard Mia Ross out there, but there is, in fact, Mia Ross on the roster. So... Still working on trying to figure out who that mystery person is, who just got a rebound. All the way down. Bartley wanted to pass, but instead, Hendricks going to get a chance at the free throws. 2 free throws. Listen up. See if anyone says a name here.
I'm all ears. Did not hear a name. Did you?
Nope. Not even a good job.
Nope. I heard a few claps and that was it.
Ah, well. 49-15 is the score. Casta has it on the wing, guarded by the mystery person. Working inside on Briley Moore is Weaver. Pass down low to Vestal. That one goes over the board, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Cassida.
Boxed out a little too much.
Indeed, you can box out all you want, but you cannot push people. Lions set up with a 2-3 zone. Tries to pass down in the corner to Bartley. Burgraff plays some good defense. Steals that one away. Foul's going to be called on Bartley. Weaver to Burgraff. Burgraff working around towards the middle. Casta has it. Down the corner to Turley. Turley working inside. Loses it. Loses the ball and runs into number 10, She's going to be called for the foul. I know Turley has a few fouls in this game already. She's at her 4th now.
Take her out.
I'm going to come back with my sportsmanship speech. It's never right. It's never fair. Never good to do. But hey, you get 5 fouls. Might as well use them all. Make your last one a real good one, too. Can't just go out on something normal like a reaching foul. Really make it good, like a technical foul or something.
Like a good shove?
Yeah, like a good shove. No, I'm just kidding.
We are not promoting that at all.
Gosh. Sorry. Revert back to my stage presence. Turley bringing the ball up the floor. Going to be picked up by Wyrick as she comes cross court. She's working inside. Pass down low to Burgraff. And that's good. Well, we need to see more of that. Working inside. Don't be afraid to just go by someone.
Just do it.
Just do it. Hey, Nike slogan for a reason. That 3 ball from Wyrick, no good. Stolen away by Weaver. Burgraff past to Turley. And here's where you really need to run the floor, but alas, not going to happen. Turley bringing it up the floor. She's going to go with that same method. Cassida to Weaver. Weaver at top of the key. Turley's 3 ball, no good. Going to be rebounded by Moore off the leg of Turley. And that one's going to go out of bounds off Vestal. Walker's going to come in for Cassida. And that is Turley's 5th foul. So she's going to exit the game. Adams will come in for her.
No button. Poke her in the eye. Come on.
Some fans agree with us. Got to use that last foul for something good. 4 minutes, 27 seconds remaining in this game. In this 4th quarter. 49-17 the score. Those chances growing ever smaller to come back in this game.
We gotta have hope, Daryl.
I was not out of hope when I said that.
It sounded like.
What are some other metaphors for the game ending? Obviously, you have the fat lady singing, but what else you got?
Warm the buses.
Warm up the bus.
Start them or something like that.
Warm up the bus. I believe we can win. No, I want metaphors for the game being over. You know what I mean?
Look them up.
Well, I guess we could do that. The internet is a beautiful place at last.
Cite your sources.
Full of
plagiarism here.
Full of 100% good information. Vestal going to swat that one away. Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Oh, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Not quite the same thing.
Oh, wait.
But
you Weaver. Chicken, and I was like, oh, eggs.
Back to Adams, top of the key, fakes the 3. Tries to pass to more of the other team. She's going to steal it away. Going to be blocked by Weaver. And a foul going to be called on the mystery person. It's not over till it's over. The game isn't finished yet. How about that?
Are you going to use any of them?
No, probably not. They're not too great. 2 points for the Lions. Good take inside, and there's going to be 3 minutes remaining in this one. Three from Pogue, no good. Rebounded by Walker, jump ball forced. Don't jump the gun. I guess that's another one that has the same meaning. Wait and see. Whatever. Owls set to inbound the ball. Going to straight out to Wyrick. Wyrick going to work inside. Good defense by Walker. Rebounded down low by Vestal. Melanie Crafton has entered the game. A freshman for the Owls. Adams, 3-ball, no good. Pogue comes down with the rebound. Pogue running the floor, going to pass out to Moore. That 3-ball, no good. Adams at the logo. Going straight in. Makes a good move on Crafton. Rebound by Walker. And they're going to bring the subs in. Substitutions for the Lions. We'll have number 14, Allie Hall, enter the game. Number 21, Alejandra Morales. Also have number 24, Bailey Campbell. Number 12, Layla Weaver. And number 5, Bella Cassida. That layup's no good, but she can get sent to the free throw line for a chance at 2. This game's going on longer than I think any of the other games of the tournament right now. It feels like this game started around 4, and all these games are set an hour and a half apart so that the teams can have about 20 minutes of warm-up time, but it's already 5:15. It's been a full-length game. First free throw from Morales.
Well, it helps because there's not a running clock either, like last game.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying this even compared to like the boys' game last night, where it was pretty close all the way to the end. That boys' game only lasted an hour.
That's true.
This game's already gone an hour and 14.
But is that counting whenever they started early?
Yes. Because I remember looking at it. They started early, yet still finished at the same hour mark. Because I remember telling my boss that we'd get out of there about 9:20. And she was like, really? They only take an hour? And I was like, yeah. And the game only took an hour. Outside to Pogue. One dribble in, and that jump shot good. You can see a bunch of the Quapaw people filing in right now. We're going to be surrounded by green here in a second. I'm going to feel like the Incredible Hulk.
It's going to look like Christmas with us here.
Yeah, it's true. A bunch of red and green all around. Cast the 3-ball. Off the bank. They're going to call it a 2. No fun. 35 seconds remaining in the game. Foul going to be called on Morales. And she's going to get sent to the free throw line. That's Pogue. Well, we never did find out who that mystery player was.
And I was kind of hoping someone would say her name.
Yeah, just say it really loud or something like that.
Or like have it on the roster.
You know, usually, typically when I look for information, usually involving a team, I look at the roster and I hope that it's on there somewhere. However, that did not happen today, and that's okay. Hall has it on the free throw line, going to be fouled. 16 seconds remaining. I'm starting to think it's 00 McKenna Hicks.
So you were right.
I'm starting to think. I have no confirmation whatsoever. We'll see if whatever comes, as Hall not prepared for that pass. Going to go out of bounds off the Lions. 3 seconds remaining. That'll be the end of the third place game here in the Kenneth Suter Invitational. We're going to have a quick post-game show. The Bricks and Brews Wood Fire Grill and Pub post-game show. We're going to have a real quick one here, and then we're going to wait about an hour, and we'll be back here live on a different stream for the boys game, the championship game, especially as the Bears get ready to take on the Wildcats of Quapaw. Going to be a good game. We're going to get to sit here and watch that one and see the finale, but for right now, we're going to take a quick break and come back into the Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub postgame show here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66. Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have two convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Dad, you need to go. Really? It's important. I feel fine. Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught. What I need to do? You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need. Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Welcome back out here to Welch, Oklahoma, where the women's side of the bracket in the championship game getting ready to go here in front of us. The Quapaw Wildcats going to take on the Wyandotte Bears. The Lions have had the fortune, or I guess maybe the misfortune, of playing both these teams so far this year. And so it's definitely going to be a good one. Unfortunately, you guys don't get to see it unless you're here right now, which if you are here right now, get your phones off. Focus on the game. Focus on your kids coming out. Whatever. That's enough judgment. But alas, here in the championship game, we'll get to see the Quapaw Wildcats take on the Bears. We'll tell you the result of that one once the boys' game comes on. You'll get to find us for the boys' game a little bit later at about 7 p.m. We're going to be streaming that live here. It'll be on a separate stream, so you guys will have to click off of this one and go back and see that we have a stream set up for the boys' game as well. We'll have that here. They're going to face off against the Fairland Owls themselves. It should be a good matchup for the championship in this game. Owls took down the Wildcats earlier on in the tournament. That semifinals round, they were able to beat them. But now they get to take on the Owls. It's going to be a good experience for the Lions. Get to take on someone new and another chance at improving their record. Well, I'd like to let you know that as we move farther into this post-game show, that the post-game show is brought to you by Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub, the perfect post-game stop. Refuel after the big game with Bricks and Brews delicious wood-fired pizza and mouth-watering appetizers. Plus, don't miss live music and more. Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub, a taste bud trip down Route 66. Well, we're going to take another break, and then when we come back, we'll close off here and get ready and set up for the boys' game. And then we'll also get ready and set up to watch this girls' game go along here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Save the Children believes childhood without food is unimaginable. Yet around the world, children are suffering from the worst famine in our lifetime, coupled with conflict, poverty, climate change, and more. Join Save the Children and get fed up. Fed up with the lack of progress. Fed up with the injustice. Learn how you can get involved in the fight against childhood hunger at savethechildren.org/getfedup.
I'm fed up. We're fed up. We're fed up.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
1 in 5 U.S. adults and 1 in 6 youth experience a mental illness each year. Losing sleep? Feeling tired for no reason? Feeling anxious or sad? You are not alone. Thankfully, we have Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. Spring River offers a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services to anyone who walks through the door, regardless of their diagnosis and insurance status, even offering same-day services. If you or someone you know is in need of mental health services, please contact Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more, go to springrivermh.org.
Our Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back out here to the Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub post-game show. We're going to wrap it up here in Baxter Springs. Sarah, any final comments for the Lions as they move on to next week?
Keep your head up and keep going.
That's about all you can do. Keep your head up. It was a tough loss. 2 tough losses in a row here in this tournament. But alas, they do not define you. So you got to just move on and keep your head up. Get ready for the next game against the Girard Trojans. That one going to be broadcast here live on Baxter Springs Sports Live. Josh Lettner and Jess Murphy going to be on the call. 2 very skilled employees themselves, so expect a good broadcast from them. But I've got nothing else here from Welch, Oklahoma. So catch us here in about an hour and a half at 7 p.m. on Baxter Springs Sports Live, where we'll broadcast the boys' championship game live for you guys. And hopefully the boys will take home that first place medal. But I've got nothing else, so thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to all the sponsors for letting us come out here. I love you, Mom, and goodbye.
You've been watching Baxter Springs Athletics on your new home for the Lions, Baxter Springs Sports Live. Baxter Springs Sports Live is presented by WDM. Learn more at WDMinc.net. Also by Thanks for watching, and remember to catch every second of the action